Hello and welcome. In this video, we will be building a AI chatbot using Gemini's API key and Next.JS app router. First, let us create a new Next.js app. npx create next app at latest. Press Y. Give a name to the app. I will name it Gemini Chat. I will be using JavaScript, ESLint, Tailwind CSS, yes, and app router. Now let us start the server. PM run dev. The application is running at localhost 3000. Now go to Google AI Studio. And click on Get API Key. Click I understand and I accept. Then click on Get API Key again. Do remember this model number and then click on Create API Key. Then create an API key for a new project. The API key will be generated. Copy this key. Then go to your VS Code and create a .env.local file. There create a new environment variable next underscore public underscore Gemini underscore API key and paste the key there. Then save the .env file. Then you will have to install npm I add google / generative -AI. We will first create the route.js file. Inside the app folder, create another folder called API. Then create a new folder called chat. Then inside this folder, create the route.js file. In the route.js file, first import Google Generative AI from @Google Generative AI. This class is a primary entry point for interacting with the Gemini models. Then import next response from next server. Then create a function post, which is an asynchronous handler that will be executed whenever a post request is sent to the API chat endpoint. Then inside it, set up a try-catch block. Inside the try block, write const prompt equal to await request.json. This line reads the body of the incoming post request.json is an asynchronous method that processes JSON payload from the request body and returns a JavaScript object. If it will check whether the prompt variable is empty or null. This is an input validation step. Then write const gen AI equal new Google generative AI. Inside it, pass in the environment variable process.env next public Gemini API key. Then pass in the model number const model equal gen AI dot get generative model within parentheses and curly braces model, and go to the Google AI Studio. There copy the model name. This here it is Gemini 2.0 Flash and paste it here. Then write const result equal to await model.generate content from. This request is sent to the Gemini API. The generative content method takes the user's prompt as input and asynchronously sends it to the Gemini model to generate a response. Then write const response equal await result or response. After the model generates a response, this line extracts the content from the result object. Const text equal response.text. This line gets the text content from the response object. The text method converts the model's output into a simple string. Then return next response.json. Then return the text and a status of 200. And if there is an error, console.error, error generating content, and send the error. And return next response.json message internet server error with a status of 500. Now go to the page.js file and remove all the previous code. Then pass in the use client directive and import useState from React. Then export default function home. I will then create some state variables here. Prompt, set prompt. This will be the string, the prompt that will be sent by the user. Const messages, set messages. These are the messages that are the responses sent from the Gemini API. And const loading, set loading. This will be a boolean set to false. Then write a const handle submit function that will send the text to the API async e.prevent default. Then if not prompt.trim return. This line performs a basic validation check. It uses the .trim method to remove any leading or trailing white spaces from the prompt state. Then const user message within curly braces text from sender user. This line creates a new JavaScript object to represent the user's message. It stores the message from the prompt state and a sender property to identify who sent it. Then set message previous previous user message. This line updates the message state. It uses a function-based update where previous is the reference to the previous state. It creates a new array by splitting the previous array, then adding the new user message to the end. After this, I will set the prompt as blank and set loading to true. Then set up a try catch block, const response. This will be the fetch HTTP fetch request sent to the backend API chat endpoint. Method will be post and headers content type application JSON. And the body will be JSON.stringify prompt. Then I will pass in another validation. If response is not okay, then I will throw an error. Network response was not okay. Then at these lines of code, const data equal await response.json. This line processes a JSON response from the server into a JavaScript object. Then const bot message within curly braces text data.text sender bot. This creates a new message object for the bot's response. If it gets the text from the data object and sets the sender to bot. Then set messages previous previous bot message. This updates the message state with the new bot message, similar to how the user's message was added. Then console in the catch block console.error fetch error console of the error. Then I will again set the message state with the error with the message as sorry something went wrong sender bot. This will be displayed in the chat area if there is something wrong. Finally, set loading false. Then return div style, give a padding of 20 and max width of 600 pixel and margin auto. I will put a H1 heading Gemini as Gemini chatbot. Then create another div here with style border 1 pixel solid. Give a padding of 10 pixel and height 400 pixel. And the overflow in the y direction. Scroll. Then map over the messages array. Message, index. Insert a div here with the key as index, with the index as the key. Then I will put in some conditional stylings where the user's messages will be displayed in the right, and if it is not a user, then the text message will be aligned towards the left. Give a span of style, background color. If the message is sent by the sender, then it will have a different color, and the response from the chatbot will be of a different color. And put in the loading state. Div style, text align left, margin 5 pixel and 0. And right here typing. After this, I will need to set up a form. On submit should be handle submit. It will put a handle submit function. Style will be display flex and margin top. Then insert the input field of type text. Value will be the prompt. Put in a on-sense event listener that will set the prompt as e.target.value. Disable loading. And put in a button of type submit. Again disable loading. And put in some styles in the input field and also in the button. Let's save it. Okay, the form is being displayed. Now I will restart the server again and also change the background color of the button to orange. It is important to restart the server every time you make some changes to the .env local file. Now let us try it out. Hello, send. Okay, I'm getting a response. Hello, how can I help you today? This is from Gemini. I will ask, who are you? Send. I am a large language model trained by Google. What do I call you? Send. You can call me Bird. Nice to meet you, Bird. Nice to meet you too. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one.